Well, hey guys, welcome back to another edition of the Chingo Gringo beer review from very cloudy and overcast Cancun, Mexico. Well, just off the coast of the Yucatan Peninsula, there is a storm called Tropical Depression Number 9, and that is why the clouds are so gray and overcast today here in Cancun. But it's a nice change. It's a nice break from the norm because normally it's really hot here by the pool, and it's nice and cool, not too hot. The perfect weather for the beer I have for you today, guys. Today I have another Mexican craft beer, and this is a local Mexican craft beer. When I say local, it's brewed for a brewery down the road about, I don't know how many miles or kilometers, but it's about 20 minutes south of Cancun in a small town, small beach side community called Puerto Morelos. Now you guys may be familiar with Puerto Morelos, or you may not be. It's located exactly in the middle between Cancun and Playa del Carmen, where most people go on vacation, either Cancun or Playa del Carmen. Well, if you've never been to Puerto Morelos, I would recommend you check it out. It's a really nice, quiet town, and the prices are much better than the hotel prices in Cancun or Playa del Carmen for sure. Well, the name of the brewery there in Puerto Morelos is called Cervecería Real. Well, they're a small nano brewery, small microbrewery. I think they're in between nano and micro size, and they also have a bar, a local bar here in Cancun, and another one in Puerto Morelos or Playa. I don't remember exactly where the other bar is located. Maybe it is in Playa there, I don't remember. But anyway, that's not important. What's important is the beer today. Well, the bar here locally in Cancun is called El Estadio, or the stadium, because of its juxtaposition or its close location to the soccer stadium of the local professional soccer team Atlante here in Cancun. The manager there is a really nice guy by the name of Oswaldo Vargas, and on Sunday I stopped by and picked up a couple of beers. Today's beer and the beer that I reviewed before this one, Chingo Gringo beer review number 38, which was Perro del Mar from Winlet. Well, today's beer is from Cervecería Real, and it is called Puerto Morelos. Puerto Morelos. Now, if you guys can see that object, the white object, white and blue object there, looks like a tower, is a lighthouse, and that's located on the beach in Puerto Morelos. Well, a hurricane passed through, I don't know how long ago, and I don't know what hurricane it was, but the lighthouse is now leaning like this beer is leaning, like that. And it's a very famous landmark there. And so what they've done is they combined the word Porter and Puerto, and they call it Puerto Morelos, which I think is pretty cool. And a nice label. I like it. Simple, yet really nice and elegant. So let me tell you about the details of this beer, the specification, text specification, or whatever you want to call it. The ABV of this beer is 5.5%, and the IBUs are 22. So to be expected with this style, porter style beer. And they say that this is an English style porter that commemorates the small community there, Puerto Morelos, and their famous leaning lighthouse. Okay, so I'm excited about this beer. Thanks to Oswaldo for hooking me up with this beer. Like I was saying, I stopped by and picked up a couple of beers there, and this is one of them. So as you guys know, Stouts and porters are my absolute favorite, and I don't know why my nose is itching so bad today, but they are my favorite. I love dark beers. So let's get this beer poured up. Quit messing around. There we go. Eso mero. A little Spanish. Okay, so let me show you the beer. There it is, guys. Beautiful tan, creamy head. Didn't pour with an extreme amount of foam there, and I poured it, as you could see, as you saw rather. I poured it rather aggressively, and it didn't foam up almost at all. But really nice head, and the head is dissipating, as you can see, but it's leaving behind a nice glass lacing. Check that. Really nice. Beautiful color on this beer, really dark. Well, today is really overcast and cloudy, so it's kind of hard to, I have no sunlight to see through the beer, but yeah, it's almost black. It's really dark, and I cannot see through it at all. Very good head retention, as you can see. Decent, let's call it decent head retention, not very good, decent. All right, aroma, guys. Okay, I'm picking up notes of course, roasted barley, you know, like notes of caramel, maybe toffee, chocolate notes. Also getting some aroma of not chocolate, coffee as well. Very prominent coffee and chocolate aromas to this beer. Really nice aroma. Let's check out the taste next, shall we? Cheers, guys. Nice medium body. Nice creamy mouthfeel. Really nice. What else? Just like in the aromas, I get flavors of coffee and chocolate. I'm not sure if they actually use real coffee and real chocolate. I think that they use the probably chocolate malt and probably black patent malt is two common grains used in porters and stouts. So from those you will get the aromas and the flavors of coffee and chocolate. Nice malty flavors as well in there, kind of like a coffee or toffee caramel flavor as well. And a really nice level of bitterness. It's very subdued. I said earlier this is an English style porter. So the hops are very subdued in that style of beer, or in this style of beer rather, the English, compared to the American style porter. American style porters are a little bit more bitter, a little hoppier, but the English styles are more subdued. So I'm ready to give this beer a rating. I really am going to enjoy this by the pool after I finish the review. I really like it. It has everything I'm looking for. I would like to see a little bit more head retention, a little more glass lacing. It has some, but it's lacking a little bit. But overall, I think it's a good beer. I'm not gonna knock too much off for those things. Yeah, it's a good beer. So fix the glass lacing and a little better head retention. and you'll have a great winter here. So I'm going to give this beer I'm going to give it 8 out of 10. So that means I recommend this beer if you like porters. Stop by El Estadio there and ask for their Puerto Morelos beer and check it out. I think you will be happy if you like porters for sure. So that's going to be it for this edition of the Chingo Gringo beer review. Until next time, guys, remember, as always, drink responsibly, never drink and drive. And the most important part, keep pouring them up, keep drinking them down. Cheers.